Right, well, as you can see, I'm playing in this piece of timber and something's going on down here and I have no idea what yet, so I thought I would do a video because that's what I can see. Let me just find the... Ignore the chip, it's not that, it's that little bit of wood that's in there. And the plane is clogging. It was doing okay and then it started clogging, and I thought, well, maybe I should see what's going on and you guys can see with me what's going on. So we're going to find out what's wrong with it. So I'm anticipating there being a problem. I'm anticipating the problem being with the cap iron. You see how there's loads of shavings there but not there? So I'm going to put you in the stand and then we'll get closer to this and see if we can sort out this problem. So what we've got here is sort of typical of planes sometimes. This wood is trapped underneath the cap iron. Americans call it Chipbreaker. And the iron or blade, it's clogging up the plane. And if you look at that, it's seriously stuck there. So there's a problem not with the iron but with the Chipbreaker cap iron. I'm going to take this apart. It's good if you can get a screwdriver. This is an old cabinet maker screwdriver that had got a dodgy end on the end here. It was a bit iffy and I've restored it, cleaned it all up, and I made this fit the a Stanley record and everybody else's screw. So now I can take this apart and can you see what's going on there? Right, so now I can see this edge. Let me just hold it up for you. See how this edge is right in the center of the screen, just there. It's pretty good, but over this side it's a bit thinner, it's not as good, it needs truing up. So we're just going to true that up and stop that from happening again. What we're going to need is diamond stone, that's 400 grit. This is lower than that by about 1/4 inch, and that'll do. And all I'm going to do is put that on there, and this is it. This is it. This is all we're going to do. Keeping it square as I can. Do you want to see a bit lower? How's that? So I'm putting pressure in the middle. So can we see that already? Look at that. So you see how this end still isn't right. This end we're a bit off. So, but it's taking shape. It's not long. It's quite a quick fix. Quite a quick fix. Okay, back to it. Let's get some water. Right. Not getting too carried away with it, because what I'm going to do in a second is dry it off. Show you guys how it's doing. See, we've got not bad there, but we're still a bit off here. I'm going to turn that stone around because I could do it doing the same thing to the other side. Put it back on there. Pressure's just in the middle. Not loads of pressure. Sort of rocking my body into it as well. I'm happier seeing seeing a bit of water on there. It was worse than I thought. If it had only been a few pushes up and down, then there wouldn't have been any need, but it's a bit worse than we thought. Right, let's have a look now. How are we doing? So let's get a shine on there for you. There you go. Nearly up to this end. No, I keep pointing to the wrong end. Nearly up to that end, but not quite. Got a bit to do. Let me get a reflection for you. Oh, it's so hard to do. There you go. Bit of reflection in the middle. There you go. That's what we're after. That's not bad, that end, but come this end, we're still a bit off that end. Quite a bit, actually. Might have been. Oh, it looks like it's been attacked by somebody. There's a filed angle on the end of there. Some people just don't know what they're doing and shouldn't be allowed near planes. But you know what? It's getting there. Bit more. So it's this end. So I'm going to put my weight here. It's this end that needs doing. So I'm going to put a bit more weight there. Okay. Let me come a bit closer. And not much editing to this video because I want to show it real time. That'd be a good thing to do. Then you know just how long has been spent on it, so that when you do it, you can go, oh right, yeah, it was about the same amount of time. Let's have a look. Right, here we go. What do we think of that now? That's not bad. Right, going all the way to the end. Right, now we've got a burr on the back. As with sharpening, you get a burr. We've got a burr on the back. So what we're going to do is just put it on the stone. Can you guys see that? Put it on the stone and just lift that up as I come back. So put it on there, lift it up a little bit. Quite a high angle to find the where the it needs to be beveled. Well, there's no burr there. Oh, there's a little bit of a burr there in the middle. Okay. There you go, it's gone now. Oh, bit of a burr there. That feels great. The burr's on here now. So let's just do a couple of seconds like that. Wipe it again, no burr there. A little bit of a burr there. We can do that with a strop. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to get rid of this and we're going to just put a strop on here and finish it with a strop. So pulling it towards me at an angle on the strop, just to. So the reason I'm doing this, well, it's to smooth that edge down. Oh, there you go, wire edge coming off. Look at that. So yes, even though it's not a blade, it's it creates a wire edge. See the wire edge just there? So that wire edge is coming off. A bit more stropping on here, and that wire edge will fall off. And then we'll put it back together. When you've got that wire edge, if you just run your fingers and thumb over the edge one way and the other, it'll break off. And that's what you want. You want it to break away. In the old days, the old boys used to do that. So you're pulling it, flicking it that way, hand over, pulling it against the cheek of your thumb, and then back down there. And when I was taught all those years ago by Barry, good old Barry Smith, he got the roughest hands, but he would do that, and what that's doing is it's getting rid of the wire edge. So no wire edge now. That's ready to put back together. So I've not sharpened the plane, but what I will do is I'll just give it a quick strop. You can put this in your vise. Can you see? This could be in your vise. Don't change the angle. Keep the angle right. Put it on there. Just move it like that. Keep it flat. Keep it flat. Slide it away. Do that. Let's go back to Barry, my old boss. Would do that. That was his stropping. None of this stuff. He would strop on his hand, bless him. And it's something I got used to. And right, let's get this little beauty back together and see how she performs. So yeah, when people are putting this together, people sometimes get confused about putting the plane back together. And the thing is, you can put the screw in first and leave the screw in. Sometimes comes out because it's too short. There's a long story to tell you about this, and I won't do it now. But anyhow, drop it in like that. Pull it well away from the sharp edge. Push it back down. Tighten the screw with your fingers. Push it down a bit more. Oh dear. Tighten that more than I thought. Push it a bit more. Good 1/16 of an inch. Lovely screwdriver. Yeah, if you like this screwdriver, it's and it's a footprint one. I'll quickly show you. It's made in England. Footprint. Going the wrong way. Sorry. Old cabinet maker's one. That's why it's got that. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And it's got a life of luxury now, sorting planes out. Right. Let's. Do you want me to zoom out? Clean the plane out. Frog's okay. Drop that back in there. Make sure the lateral's all right. Put that. I hold this horizontal, so I don't have to worry about where it's sitting. Equal it up. Push that in. Great plane. Could do the being a bit tighter. Tighten the screw a little bit. There you go. Nice. Set it up. Make sure I'm happy with it. Take the blade in. Bring it back out just a touch. Put it there. Prepare my surface again that I'm planing on. Get you guys so that you guys are happy and you can see what's going on. So let's have a look. No shavings clogging. Tell you what we'll do. We're going to take this apart. We'll have a look. So, no shavings stuck in here at all. Look at that. There you go. Beautiful. Cutting, fantastic. Don't be afraid to take your plane apart. Right, there you go. I hope that's helped. I need to get back to work now. Right, well I hope you enjoyed the video and the information on sorting chip breakers and whatever out. If you can, if you like this video and you want to support me, there's a link to buy me a coffee in the description below the video, and that helps support me and a successful future in YouTube. That's what I'm trying to aim for. There's a few people that support me and I appreciate that, and there's a fair way to go, but you know what, I'm getting there. So thank you for, I should talk this way. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for sticking till the end. It makes a difference. More videos like this and others coming along very soon. Cheers.